It's week 5 of the NFL, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. This should be a good one to watch on Monday Night Prime Time.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
2nd and 7. One of the tight ends motions right. He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The visitors' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the visitors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
Give them 14 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This one complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect, Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a first down.
Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Number 6. It's a gain of 10. And a first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 35, it's first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Here's second and 9. Now, faking. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Holding offense.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw on the move is caught. They'll come up to third and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He keeps it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Taking off. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to our studios in Orlando.
Fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Pretty interesting
I think there
first
could
half. We'll
still be
see
some
if any
fireworks
strategy
yet to
changes
come.
for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. to the air now on 1st and 10.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 2nd down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And his guys draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
He'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the toss, they'll run. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the visitors have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
And brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
The ball carried by number 25. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the air one more time. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll try to run. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He runs with it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Motion man, set right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. So Hopkins is the man in motion. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming
Holding.
back.
Offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
No issues there. This one is good. And the visitors will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.